So, I've been waiting for this package for a while now. This is something that will hopefully fix some issues I've been having with my studio audio. This is a ground loop lifter. I think that's what they call it. So what happens is, if you've got your speakers and you've got your computer and they're all plugged into a power board and they're all sharing the same power, sometimes there's a little bit of distortion, something that can go through the earth pin on your computer and go up into the earth of the speakers because they're sharing the same ground, hence why it's called ground loop. What I believe is happening with my system currently is that I've got some CPU noise from the computer, which is linking between the two, and I can hear the CPU working through my speakers. I can hear it sound like Morse code, all these little buzzings and little sounds. Ideally what this does is it lifts the earth pin in the audio signal chain and you will not hear that. So let's find out if it works. Let me get the cables and so this is what I was using beforehand. 3.5mm audio jack to a dual RCA cable. So this plugs into the computer, this ends up here, and the cables go into the speakers, and the rest is magic. Now, I've bought this little dude here, the Focusrite Scarlett Solo. It's a USB audio interface, so instead of you plugging in via the audio jack, you're going via a USB port. It solved some of the problems, but I still hear a bit of CPU noise. So I'm going to do a few little clips and let's have a look what the differences are between them all. Okay, so this is the sound that you hear when you've plugged in via this audio adapter here going into headphone jack. Have a listen to that. Pretty crappy, huh? Let's see if we can step it up one notch with the interface, and then we'll see what happens when I put in the isolator. Okay, we're now plugged into the Focusrite USB audio interface. See, there's USB cable going in, RCA is going out to the speakers. We'll have a listen to the speaker now. Oh, it's very quiet. So final step, let's chuck in the isolator and see what happens. Okay, I think we've got it. So, I've plugged this in just after the audio interface, so I'll hide it later under the desk, but it is absolutely dead silent. I cannot hear a thing coming out of the... There's nothing there. Fixed it. It's working. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. It has been like a year or two that I've been having that issue with the speakers, and I've just given up on that. I couldn't figure out how to fix it. And that was it. Oh my gosh. Break old things. So I think we figured it out. So if you guys ever have any sounds through your sound system that sound like what I showed you, when you have big external speakers like these that don't just plug in via an audio cable, you know, like an RCA or an XLR, those sort of big powered speakers, go and get a, I'm going to use the correct terminology for it, ground loop isolator. So you don't have to get a big, proper, expensive thing. That was $17 from a local shop down the city. I'll put a link in the description. Thank you very much for tuning in again. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Comment, subscribe, whatever you'd like if you're feeling generous. Until next time, I'll see you guys then. Bye.